ladies and gentlemen, you might want to stop rolling your fat doobies tonight because looks like things about to get funny real quick, man. I do not know what's going on, man. The homie Trump is beefing. He ended up beefing with Zelensky. Zelensky ended up beefing with the homie Trump. Everybody's beefing, and now the homie Justin Trudeau is back. He is back. I thought he resigned. Everybody thought he resigned, but he's back. He's beefing. Vance, listen to that back necklace. And yeah, also guys, I am in Canada. As you may or may not know, Canadian dollar is dropping, bro. I wanted to convert that to the USD, but they say services are down. I couldn't even do that, man. And there's this video going around. I want to show you that in just a little bit. But man, what else can I say, guys? We're gonna jump right into it because the Ontario Premier, he's not stopping. He's not playing around. I want to play you that clip in a second. But first of all, let's get down to the homie Trump. Roll it.
25%.
And if you're new here, you do not have to like the video. You do not have to subscribe. None of that. I'll post random stuff, but roll it.
25% on Canada and 25% on Mexico, and that'll start. So they're going to have a tariff. So what they have to do is build their car plants, frankly, and other things in the United States, in which case they have no tariffs. In other words, you build, and this is exactly what Mr. Wei is doing, by building here. Otherwise, they'll build, if they did them in Taiwan to send them here, they'll have 25% or 30% or 50% or whatever the number may be someday. It'll go only up.
Bro, yo,
the CBC's Peter Armstrong is
and you know, people are playing around with this too. Check this. Yeah. AI getting out of hands, if you could not tell. So yeah. Yeah, that's wild, man. Yeah, there goes. So yeah, that's something that one man made. But let me show you guys what the homie Trudeau said, okay? And then we're gonna get down to the homie, what's his name? Okay, it's not mentioned here, but we're gonna get down to this homie as well, all right? But check this out, roll it. So he does his catwalk. I thought he resigned, bro. You thought he's resigned too, right? But apparently not.
The facts establish very clearly that Canada is not an issue in terms of source of illegal fentanyl into the United States. We had about less than 1% when we first started talking about this many months ago. That number is significantly lower than that, even now. But we all know the American administration will make its own choices in terms of tariffs. We will continue to work to ensure, to do everything we can to make sure that there are no tariffs on Tuesday. But if ever there
Trump said psych. Trump said psych. It's over.
There were tariffs on Tuesday, as we have all seen, as we were ready to do last time. We will have a strong, unequivocal, and proportional response as Canadians expect.
Yes, sir. I guess decent message, wrong messenger. What we thinking? I don't know, man. But the comment section is flaming the homie up. But I want to show you this one, okay? So this man went bozo. This went crazy, and I'm in Canada, so hashtag free Canada. Guys, come on, man. Don't be putting tariffs, man. Don't be putting tariffs, man. Maple dollar. Our maple dollar is declining big, bro. Come on, man, guys. Don't do that, man. Okay, I roll it.
I'm joined now by Doug Ford. He is the Premier of Ontario.
Shout out to the homie Doug Ford, man. Yeah, Doug Ford. All right.
Ontario, Canada. Mr. Premier, we appreciate you making some time for us today. We know that President Trump delayed these tariffs a month ago, and now we're hearing today that this will happen for Canada. Do you have any indication that he might delay them again? Anything that's giving you any hope at this point?
Nah, man, we don't want that delayed. We want that canceled, man. Cancel the update. Cancel the patch notes. Cancel the patch notes.
Well, first of all, thanks so much for having me on, Aaron. For the sake of the American people and the Canadian people, he needs to pull back. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen here. You know, President Trump ran on a mandate to create more jobs, keep inflation and low and lower cost. It's going to work totally opposite. Plants will close down within a week. Assembly plants in Michigan, which is a red state. Manufacturing will stop. And the people of the U.S., which I absolutely love, the American people, they're going to be paying more. The market is going to go downhill faster than the American bobsled team. It's going to be an absolute disaster for both countries. We're your largest trading partner. I don't want to respond but we will respond like they've never seen before. You need our uranium, you need our potash, you need our high grade.
Yeah, to be honest though, man, it's just like politicians trying to like play games like that, man. Listen, man, if I want to play games, I got a PlayStation, bro. I got a PlayStation. Because right now, bro, stocks are crashing, man. Stock market is crashing big time, bro. People losing money right now, man. But of course, every dip is a buy. So if in the end, all is gonna be good for sure. I get that. And now it's like a buying opportunity. But regardless, man, the stock market is gonna get shook. Price is gonna rise both ways, bro. Both ways in Canada and the US as well. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, but yeah, man, tariffs gonna be bad because yeah, US gonna respond, Canada then gonna respond, then US, Canada, then you know what I'm saying. We always have been tied, bro. Pause, but we have been tied. And now it's like, yeah, man.
Grade nickel. I will stockpile our high grade nickel that 50% of your military and manufacturing needs. Your aluminum, the steel, the lumber. It will be an absolute disaster. And this is all due to one person, that's President Trump. I have talked to endless governors, Republican governors and Democrats, senators and Congress people. I love the U.S. I lived there for 20 years. They're all saying this is the craziest thing that someone could ever do.
Well, sir,
it's going to create massive problems.
Well, let me ask you, you said a couple of things here I want to ask you about. First of all, you said that you will respond. Help me understand what you expect the Canadian Prime Minister.
Not just help me understand, help us understand, bro. Help us right now. Bruh. We need answers. We demand answers. The public demand answers. The public demand answers. Let me know where you guys are watching this video from. These patch notes videos from Canada, US, or you're like sitting in Europe. You're like, okay, man, let me just check out like what's happening in North America real quick. Are you that kind of person that is just like checking out the season 20 or what's happening in North America? Let us know, man. Let us know, bro. This is like the Netflix right now.
Minister might do and what you yourself might do as the leader of a province there in Canada.
Yeah.
Well, we'll respond strongly, and we don't want to. On the critical minerals, I will stop shipments going into the U.S. for nickel. It will shut down manufacturing because 50% of the nickel you use is coming out of Ontario. I've ordered our bureaucrats to cut off tens of billions of dollars of contracts that we have with the U.S. We are the largest.
Okay, you know what? Listen, bro, I'm in Canada. As a Canadian, I thought it was just maple syrup, right? But thankfully we got something though. Thankfully we got something, man. Alright, Canada's gonna respond. Hey man, listen guys, I'm in Canada. I gotta be with my country, okay? Like I love my American homies, I love my American viewers, I love y'all. I know you guys love us too, man. So yeah, man, people always gonna love people though. It ain't even about that. But listen, man, I really hope this does not happen because to be honest though, at the end, they're eventually gonna find the resolution, and the resolution is probably gonna be good at the end, though. At the end, because they're gonna realize we're losing money, we gotta make money, and then it's gonna be like, okay, let's make money together. Eventually, there's gonna be a resolution, but right now, I feel like that inflation already is pretty bad out here. Yeah, so I don't know, man. It's gonna get ugly if this keeps on going. For people, for us, you know what I'm saying? Like on both sides, though, US, Canada, right?
Largest purchaser of alcohol in the world. We buy over 3,600 products from 35 states.
Damn.
I talked to the governor of Kentucky and Mitch McConnell. Don't touch our bourbon. I'm going after absolutely everything. And I don't want to. We keep the lights on to 1.5 million homes in manufacturing in New York, in Michigan, and in Minnesota. If he wants to destroy our economy and our families, I will shut down the electricity going down to the U.S. And I'm telling you, we will do it. It's unfortunate. I would rather ship you more electricity, ship you more critical minerals. I want to ship you more energy, more potash to keep your farmers going, and uranium that you use for your nuclear power.
Bro, okay, listen, man. Yo, is that real? Is that real? Can somebody fact check that real quick? I didn't think we had that much, man. What? Yo, this second half looking kind of crazy right now, not gonna lie, bro. I thought we just had maple syrup, maybe one or two other thing, maybe maybe we were supplying peanuts, not like other stuff, guys. Come on, man, get it together. Pause. But peanuts, the nuts, the nuts, okay? Come on, man, guys, get it together. The ones that you eat, actually, you know? The sisters of almonds, essentially. I thought that's what we were supplying, and maple syrup, this and that. And I know some of you guys were saying in the comments, bro, like we have better maple syrup here as well, you know what I'm saying? And I get it, Holmes, but now, like, power, no power, this and that. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Second half looking crazy, not gonna lie.
It comes through from Saskatchewan over to Ontario, and it's going to be a massive, massive problem. I'm telling you, we love the Canadians love Americans.
Yeah.
I love the U.S.
Oh, bro, I love it too, man. I love it too. Listen, I went to Miami back in June. Yo, loved it, man. I was considering, bro, but it's just super hard to, because, man, you know, it just, the paperwork is super hard, guys. That's what it is, bro. Like, yeah, people say Texas is probably the best as well. Yeah, let me know if you're in the U.S. which state is the best. But people say Florida and Texas, and yeah, I'd be debating, bro. I really have been debating for a minute, but it's just super hard, man. The paperwork is just insane, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the U.S., man. Like, been there, been to LA as well. Miami, but that's about it. I want to visit other cities as well, but people here, they're like, bro, we're not gonna travel for the next four years. So there's a whole lot of that going around, man. It's wild, bro. It is wild. Who would have thought, like, we would have situations like that? Who would have thought we would be getting DLC updates like that, man? Nobody, but
everyone does, and not one American friend. When I lived there for 20 years, I've talked to all of them. Hardcore Republicans are saying this is the biggest mistake President Trump has done, and we're dead against it.
And
I've yet to find one that supports him.
And so, if I'm hearing you correctly, you are ready, sir, to go to war, to go to a trade war with the United States, with the Trump administration.
It's the last thing we want to do. It's one person that's coming to attack us economically. Your closest friend, your treasured ally, that will stand shoulder to shoulder with you in every situation you've faced, and he's attacking the person, his number one customer. There's no country in the world that buys more products off the U.S. than we do. We're the number one trading customer to 28 states. And a lot of them are red states. They're going to feel the pain like they've never felt before. We're going to feel the pain. But I'll tell you, Canadians are resilient. We're strong. We're proud. And we're going to fight back like they've never seen before. And I'm sorry to the American people that your president has decided to do this. I apologize, but he's giving us no choice. There's nothing wrong with our trading. He keeps saying, oh, they're taking money. No, that's not accurate. Matter of fact, if you take out our oil, that you take 4.3 million barrels a day, and we keep things going, outside of that, take the energy to the side, you have a $55 billion surplus, which is good. That's fine. America has
I feel like that we can easily settle this if every American and every Canadian sees like $1 billion in their bank account tomorrow. Then you guys can like put tariffs on each other. Yeah, that's cool though. Yeah, like the video if you agree, bro. I feel like that this is one thing that we can all agree on collectively as a society, as a whole, as US, as Americans, as Canadians. We all can like settle. I think this beef is over after that, right? Exactly, right? Give everybody $1 billion with that billion, okay? 1 billion to everybody, immediately, effective immediately. So after that, you guys can put 100% tariff, bro, 200% tariffs. Ma bale couille là, envoyez ce tabarnak là in French, tabarnak, ma bale couille after that, bro, ma bale couille after that. 1 billion, s'il vous plaît, dans mon banque, demain, which means tomorrow.
$55 million process, which is good. That's fine. America has a $55 million process, and I mean, 55 billion more in trade, and God bless them. We want to expand the trade. We want to create an AMCAN fortress, the two greatest countries in the world.
Hell yeah.
We have what you need. We want to ship more what you need. And I'll be very frank, you're gonna see nothing like this ever in the history of the U.S.
Okay, maybe he's playing, but he don't look like he's playing right now. But you guys think he playing? Yo, if you're in America, like, I want you guys to fact check. If you're in Canada, I want you guys to fact check as well. Because I seriously thought we just had the maple syrup and maybe like one or two other things. But now it looks like that we got the electricity as well. We got other stuff. Damn, man. Okay, so we got them cards. I feel like that we got some cards, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the premier said, psych! I love Stephen A. Smith, by the way. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. But yeah, man, especially the memes and the faces. But yeah, okay.
Obviously, you have taken a very strong stance here today. Have you had conversations about your perspective, your action plan with the Prime Minister, with the folks in the Capitol there?
Numerous times I've talked to the Prime Minister. Up to a couple days ago, I'm the chair of the Federation, meaning the chair of all the premiers. I've talked to him on a daily basis. We all feel the same way. We do not want to do this. We love the American people. We love the U.S. But when one person attacks our country unprovoked, then we're going to respond, and we're going to respond like the U.S. has never seen before. We do $1.3 trillion of two-way trade.
Yeah, this is why I'm saying, bro, like, give everybody 1 billion, bro. Like, just everybody, at least everybody that likes this video, yeah, they receive it by tomorrow, bro. At least make an offer that you cannot refuse. I think this is one of those offers, guys. Anybody who smashes like on this video deserve to get 1 billion in their bank account by tomorrow, and then you guys can do like whatever you guys want, right? Like 200% tariffs, mabale kui. Okay,
trade.
But
and we're like a big family between U.S. and Canada.
So we're almost out of time here, but we know that President Trump posted on social media that drugs are pouring into the U.S. from both Canada and Mexico, despite no evidence really to back that up. If this is his pretense for imposing tariffs, what should Canada do in response? How do you start to right the ship here in this relationship?
Well, first of all, Secretary Lutnick came out and said, yes, we're moving forward. I agree. Let's tighten up the borders on both sides. We put 10,000 personnel along our borders, and it works both ways. We're working with the DEA. We're working with U.S. Border Patrol, with our Canadian Border Patrol. We're ramping it up because we're seeing, so far in the last couple of weeks, we busted 624 kilos of cocaine coming from...
Yo, I heard that Heisenberg brother-in-law was also in the DEA. Is it DEA? Yeah, he was, right? Heisenberg. Love Heisenberg, by the way.
On the southern border, endless amounts of guns, illegals are coming across. I agree with President Trump. Let's both tighten up the borders, and we're doing it. You know, your borders are Holman. He seems to be satisfied because we're showing results. We're listening and we're agreeing with the...
Yeah, borders needs to be tighter than a bumhole. I do agree, pause, but it needs to be tighter.
Administration, we need to tighten up both sides of the border, and that's exactly what we're doing.
Okay, we will leave it there for now.
Yeah, I want to actually show you guys this as well. So, Brampton calling on all Canadian cities to cut ties with the American companies. Yo, it's gonna get funny real quick, guys. It's gonna get funny real quick, man. Stock market going down right now, man. Canadian maple dollar too, man. Oh, man. Why, man? Why? Damn, man. But more buying opportunity, I guess. But, roll it.
The city of Brampton says it will not be doing business with American companies during a trade war, and it's calling on all municipalities across the country to follow suit.
We really need to show to the U.S. there is consequences.
Food processing, logistics, transportation, and auto manufacturing are some of the sectors driving Brampton's local economy. And according to Mayor Patrick Brown, the city is home to 140,000 businesses that rely heavily on U.S. trade.
But we can't simply depend on changing hearts and minds in the U.S. and changing the decision of the U.S. president.
As long as tariffs are in place, American companies will no longer be eligible to bid on procurement here in Brampton. That means the bidding process to supply equipment, consult, or build infrastructure like roads and bridges will only be available to Canadian firms. The city is also sifting through current U.S. contracts looking for...
Yo, we got made in Canada. Fabriqué au Canada. Fabriqué au Canada, which means made in Canada. Okay, so I think they put that in because yeah, there is a movement going on in Canada, understandably, buy made in Canada, and I'm certain the same kind of movement is happening in the US as well, buy American too. So yeah, understandably, but I guess yeah, man, like damn, bro.
Options to cut ties early.
We've always followed the rules, and the rules state that when we're considering products or services from a batch of potential bidders, some might be American-based and some are Canadian-based, where the American bidder perhaps is lower cost or wins otherwise, we're required to choose them.
So if tariffs hit, that agreement is going to be ripped up?
Well, you might say that the Americans have ripped it up, haven't they, by imposing tariffs?
The city believes this will have an impact. Right now, Brampton has $1.9 billion in ongoing procurement. The region
1.9?
appealed to $2.4 billion last year. The
Can our brother get $1 billion?
mayor says rough estimates show about 10% is going to American companies. And Brampton believes the financial blow would be substantial if all Canadian municipalities band together.
Yeah.
It is estimated that municipalities procure more than $30 billion worth of goods and services every single year. Based on analysis from FCM, local governments procure an estimated $4 billion specifically from the United States on an annual basis.
I hope that U.S. companies that potentially lose out on major contracts will be calling their congressmen, calling their federal, their national representative in the U.S. and saying they're not happy about this policy. A bully.
Yeah, 0 stars, mother trucker.
Will continue to be a bully if there isn't pushback.
Now,
Damn.
Brown will be heading to...
Yeah, it's gonna get funny, guys. It's really gonna get funny real quick. But did you see this UFO video? If not, guys, click on this video on the screen and check it out. Crazy UFO video. We had a bunch of clips in this one, and I'm sure you guys gonna love that one. It's gonna make you think. Check it out, and I'll see you there.